हे गाइस वेलकम बैक टू द चैनल। वी होप आप सब ठीक ठाक होंगे, मजे में होंगे। आज इस वीडियो पे हम रिएक्ट करने जा रहे हैं। उसका टाइटल है जी एक्सप्लोरिंग कोलकाता, बेस्ट स्ट्रीट फूड, आइकॉनिक ट्रैम्स, वाइब्रेंट मार्केट्स एंड आर्टिसन हब्स। यस, और हमने कोलकाता के बारे में ये जाना कि इसे सिटी ऑफ जॉय भी कहा जाता है। और वो चीजें हमें नजर आई जब हमने ड्यूरिंग दुर्गा पूजा कोलकाता को देखा। बहुत अच्छा लगा, बहुत कुछ जाना कोलकाता के बारे में। लेकिन आज हम क्या देखने जा रहे हैं, ये अब दुर्गा पूजा के बाद या पहले जिस तरह से सिटी दिखाया
Normal
जाता है
days है।
नॉर्मल डेज में
Normal
कैसे
days।
होता है, हम उसको जानेंगे। चलते हैं, वीडियो देखते हैं, उसको एंजॉय करते हैं।
चलिए इससे पहले अपनी वीडियो को स्टार्ट करें। चैनल पे नए तो प्लीज सब्सक्राइब कर लें और बेल आइकन प्रेस करना बिल्कुल मत भूलिएगा। हम चलते हैं अपनी वीडियो की तरफ और आप देख रहे हैं एमजी रिएक्शंस।
चलो जी, वीडियो को स्टार्ट करते हैं। 3, 2, 1 एंड गो।
Welcome to Kolkata, the city of joy, where every street has a story and time moves at its own poetic pace. From the iconic yellow taxis to the sculptures of Kumar Toli crafting gods with their own hands, to the wrestlers in the akhadas keeping the traditions alive, this city is a living, breathing masterpiece. And it's highly underrated. So today I'm going to take you through Kolkata and show you all the things you should not miss in this magnificent city. Hop onto a tram with me, grab the best pushcars in town. This is your ultimate guide to experience the real Calcutta. So let's dive in, but first let me learn how to say Kolkata. I'm right under the Howrah Bridge in Kolkata, standing right next to this beautiful temple with people bathing in the water. It's so beautiful. The faith. This, my friends, is my India. Welcome to India's oldest and largest flower market right under the Howrah Bridge in Kolkata. This flower market started in the 1850s when the Howrah station was set up, and this has now become the biggest market in all of Asia. Oh, so heavy. It's like my workout for the day. This market is open 24 hours a day. कितने साल से आते हो? 1980. 1980 से आते हो? Wow. The flower market is extended all the way to the Howrah Bridge.
बैकग्राउंड तो उन्हीं से बनता है ना। हावड़ा ब्रिज।
This is such a beautiful experience walking on the Howrah Bridge. I can say that this is an experience that every Indian must have. This bridge is so underrated and it feels like it's the busiest bridge in the world. Look at all these people going into Kolkata for work, and in the evening they'll all be going back the other side. And this bridge was built during the British time. It stands its strength. It's such a lovely experience. My heart is happy. We're going to catch Oh, it's huge. There is a neighborhood dedicated entirely to making this beautiful place. Welcome to Matuli. कितने साल से आप बना रहे हो? मेरा पापा बनाता था। आज का पापा बनाते थे। Every house they're making motifs. I was There are more than 500 artisans living in this neighborhood. और है। So the clay is got from the river Ganga. ये river Ganga से है ना? This is Shiva, and when you come around, and then here you see Shiva is protecting Durga, and here you can see that she has killed the demon. Creativity so much in this town. This is where the first Rasgulla was ever made. So, 1884. And now I'm going to take you to the best Rasgulla in Calcutta. Let's go. Welcome to Kolkata. I am in Rasgulla heaven. And this shop is supposed to be the best Rasgullas in all of Kolkata. Best Rasgullas and biscuits. I believe in Kolkata. So for Rasgulla. We have to taste it and see. Cheers! Not kidding. This was the best rasgulla I've ever eaten in my life.
So this is litti.
Okay.
And Costello, in my opinion, makes the best litti in India.
ये तुम्हारी क्या सीन होती है?
When in Kolkata, definitely come to the Calcutta Bungalow and try their thalis. Divine. Wow. And look how big this is. I'm so hungry. I would eat all of this.
So
Okay.
this is paneer malai dum.
Okay.
This is churi aloo bhaja.
Okay.
This is
Sona moong dal,
sona moong dal,
chola dal,
chola dal, so chana dal,
and dal.
aloo dum,
Oh my god.
and this is
Mocha malai chop.
mocha, the flour that we saw of the banana.
Banana.
That chop, rice, lychee,
Oh
papa.
my god.
And this, of course, is the tamarind sherbet.
Tamarind chutney. I want to cut this and see what's inside. Okay, this is the banana flower thing. Try the flowers. Oh wow. This is the Kolkata tram. Not just a public transport system, it's a living, breathing time machine. It feels like I'm in an old Satyajit Ray film, a cinematic experience with wooden seats, iron tracks, and filmy old school characters as well. I mean, look at these faces. कब से tram ले रहे हो? 60 years. Really? Only the British were allowed to sit here, and they have fans, and they've got seats, and this is very harsh, and the Indian food is at the back.
British used it to move goods.
Yeah.
And then incidentally it happened that people started using it.
Okay.
So then it became a wonderful mode of transport. There are many routes all over the city and people love using this.
Kolkata stands as India's last city holding on to the trams. The tram is a gentle rhythm of a bygone era. It's the only mode of transport that doesn't rush because it knows in Kolkata the journey matters more than the destination. So let's try and see that these trams don't fade into the history books. So I hope the trams continue in Kolkata. Say it loud with me. Let the trams continue. After all, the heart of Kolkata beats in the sound of its tram.
वो आपको उनकी बात से पता चल ही गया।
Are you a bookworm? Then this place is for you. Welcome to the oldest and largest book market in the world. They have old and new books in every language over here. There's books everywhere.
ये भी अपना मजा होगा, है ना? जिसको आदत है वो कितना एंजॉय करता होगा ये।
Keep walking. The bookshops are never ending.
A heritage bookshop of India. 1,55,000 people have visited this place. It's on since 1886. And take a look at the owner. He's also from 1886.
My great grandfather started.
Wow. Is this the oldest bookshop in
Definitely, it is the oldest and only the heritage bookshop in India.
Wow, the oldest bookshop in India. I'm standing in it. So I'm going to a place called Coffee House. I don't know what to expect. I think it's like an adda, where very smart people come and sit down
और
and
आप
talk
शायद
about
डाइनिंग कर रहे हो आप
culture and politics. Oh wow, look at this place. Oh my god, this is crazy. So interesting. Coffee house.
Some places aren't just cafes, they're time machines. Welcome to Indian Coffee House. Imagine Satyajit Ray, Ravindranath Tagore, revolutionaries, poets, dreamers have sat at this very table. I have goosebumps thinking about it.
So crowded, it's so buzzing. I love the outfits that these guys are wearing. Hello?
Hello.
कब से चालू है ये coffee house?
1958.
1958! Wow!
This man has been coming here since he was in college with this very group. She found the love of her life on this very table. He's been coming here for the past 7 years every day. Their love story started here. She's been coming here since she was a child with her grandfather. And he's been working here for 30 years. they just told me that this is what they call the White Town. So when the British came here, they moved all the Indians out of here and they made all these beautiful structures here. They called it the White Town. And they moved all the Indians and the Calcutta residents to what they call the Black Town. And there was an in-between town called the Grey Town where all the settlers, people who came to Kolkata, the in-between people, they lived in the Grey Town. So right now we're exploring the White Town. Okay, beautiful park. Oh, you see that? With the weathercock on it? Yeah. So it was the tallest building in Calcutta at one point, and the Scots made it to irritate the British. That, hey, we made a building taller than your buildings. So that's the one.
The Bengalis were the people who helped the British settle in Calcutta.
Huh?
But then they were also the first ones to realize that the country was being impoverished because of the British. So the first ones to throw them out.
Okay.
So all the anti-British activity that was here was part of the reason why they shifted the capital out from here to Delhi.
My dad is so excited I'm in Kolkata. He's like, oh my God, go to Trinkas, go to Quality, go here, go there. I'm like, wow, who is this?
Correct you that it is Kolkata.
Kolkata.
Yeah. So when you speak
Kolkata.
in Hindi, you say Calcutta.
Yeah.
Hindi or Urdu.
Kolkata.
And when you speak in English, you say Calcutta.
Yeah.
But the moment you speak in Bengali, you say Kolkata.
Kolkata. So the governor of Kolkata stays over here. And in 1797, the British made this place. They spent 12 lakh rupees, which today would be hundreds of crores for this. So the entire British Raj, the Western Hemisphere used to be ruled from London and the Eastern Hemisphere was ruled right here from Kolkata. Can you imagine? There were just two seats, London and Kolkata. So the governor's house is here and then there are staff quarters. The men used to live there. The women used to live over here. So beautiful. I love the women's quarters. In the back, there would be stables. The governor's carriage used to be here because all this community had to support the governor. The Calcutta police, they ride the Royal Enfield motorbikes only. And they look so cool in this outfit. Hello, Sergeant. Namaste. So what's very unique in Calcutta that I haven't seen anywhere else is that they have these Ganga Kals. Okay, so what it is Calcutta is actually lower than the water. They have a lower than the river. They have a lot of excess water. And if they don't have these Ganga Kals, the city will be flooded. So they have it all over and they actually use it really well. Look, they wash dishes, they have baths, and it's used really well. Let's go. Yes. आगे. So when I was a kid, my dad had an ambassador, just like this. And right now it's very cool and vintage, but at that time I was so embarrassed that I would make him park the car very far from school and then I would get off and go to school walking. And he was very upset, like, you don't like my car. And now look at me, all excited about the ambassador in Kolkata. Hello. Okay, so I am in Bada Bazaar. In this bazaar, you get everything from puchkas to, I don't know what this is called, to hay, to pocket for your mattresses, to clothes, to, you can even get run over. It's basically everything you can even imagine. Fruits, you will get in Bada Bazaar. And then the mattress. Like, there's so much happening in Bada Bazaar. So much. Oh my God, the amount of cables. That's crazy. Look at this cable. How are they even managed? How does everything work?
Every time there's a problem, they just put in a new one.
Oh my God. Toy market. Welcome to Bada Bazaar. So I'm standing in the very place that Gandhiji stood during independence. And there were riots in Calcutta. And at that time, he told the people that, look, behind me are two synagogues. On the left over here is a church. All right. Behind over there is an Armenian church. Over there on the right is a mosque. Back over there is a Scottish church.
Have I missed anything? They're just surrounded by different cultures and different religions, and that's what India and Kolkata is all about. So stop the riots. And those were Gandhiji's words, standing right here. So this is Bow Barrack. The British made this for their British Army, and look how beautiful it is. Quite nice building.
Lovely. And then once the British Army left, then the Anglo-Indians were given to live in here.
Oh,
And Anglo-Indians were born from mixed parentage,
okay.
helping the British run the
And
fire.
and they were called something. The Anglo-Indians were called what? Sleeping? Tell me. I heard about this from someone. The Anglo-Indians were called
Sleeping dictionary.
sleeping dictionaries because the men married the Indian women, and then they were called sleeping dictionaries because that's how they would learn the Indian languages.
Indian language.
Welcome to the Victoria Memorial in Kolkata. Taj Mahal was made for Mumtaz. The British made the Queen Victoria Memorial for Queen Elizabeth. So which one is better? Okay, that's not a fair question. You can see it's a mixture of the Western and Eastern architecture. You can see a little bit of Mughal in it, you can see a little bit of British in it. It's a mix, and it was made for Queen Elizabeth. Does it look like the Taj? It was kind of made to look like the British's Taj. All right, let's discuss. Where do we stay? I stayed in this beautiful place called Glenburn Palace. Now, when you enter, it looks like you're entering some kind of office building or factory. But when you go upstairs, you're in for a big surprise. Oh my God. This was my room. Hello, Kolkata. This is the living area. The food was amazing. I highly recommend it, and definitely go there for tea even if you don't stay there. I also stayed at Calcutta Bungalow. Now this is a different feel. It's an old heritage building which they've restored. It's beautiful. The rooms are so lovely, old style. Look at this. They have typewriter. It has such a, you feel like you're back in time. And by the way, the guy who owns it, he does the Calcutta walks. When you're in Calcutta, you have to go with them for a walk because they have all the knowledge. In fact, everywhere that I've gone, they have guided me. Go on the Calcutta walks and then thank me later.
Have you ever eaten a thumbs up puchka? This guy puts thumbs up in his puchka. Oh my god. That's crazy. Who's gonna eat this? Okay. कौन आए
यहाँ पे तो काफ़ी सेलिब्रिटी है, जैसे संजीव बाबू है, संजीव कपूर, रणबीर बरार, इसका पहले भी आया था।
तो आपको बहुत सारे अवार्ड भी मिले हैं।
बिल्कुल।
टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया, लोनली प्लैनेट।
अभी आपको सोफो सांची का पहले पीकू फिल्म चल रहा था ना,
हाँ।
तब खत्म हुआ तो अमिताभ बाबू, दीपिका पादुकोण तो यहाँ पे आके 12 बजे हमको फोन किया।
So the first puchka I'm eating today is aloo dum puchka. Wow. Walking to a very famous place in Kolkata that I've heard for so long about. It's called Sienna, and the ground floor is a shop, and then there's a cafe, and then you climb up and there's a restaurant. It's supposed to be yummy food. And this is the chef of Sienna, Abhinandan. He's very famous over here in Kolkata. And thank you so much for making this video for us. Banana flour, the risotto, and some dal. Tasty. I loved it. So now I'm on Park Street, and Park Street isn't just about the food, it's about nostalgia, history. My dad used to go here in the 70s to party. There's all these really iconic places. There's Trinkas, the most famous restaurant in Calcutta. I've just entered. It's 75 years old. Imagine Usha Atup, she started her career over here. Hi, what are you eating?
We are eating some fish item, basil fish and some prawns.
Looks delicious.
And
Come look at his
the
food.
best part is their kitchen is awesomely fast. I just ordered it like 5 minutes back and I got my order.
Really?
Along with everything else.
Wow. So this place is the most famous place in Calcutta?
Yeah, exactly.
There's Flurries. Flurries is known for pastries and cakes. Things like that. So this place is called Ollie's Pub, and it's very famous. I can see a whole lot of people here. What's this place famous for?
This lollipop basically. They are famous for their wheat steak and like that whole Kolkata vibe.
Yeah, it does have a lovely Calcutta vibe. Look at all of that. So it has an old Kolkata vibe and it's famous for its beef steak, which I don't eat.
So there's Peter Cat. It's very famous for the chelo kebabs. There's Moulin Rouge. Oh my God, the forgotten cabaret of Kolkata. They actually used to have cabaret dances over here. Imagine that. As you can see, Kolkata isn't just a city, it's a feeling. These iconic restaurants are just chapters of its delicious, timeless story. Too much honking over here, too much. But I love Kolkata. I love Kolkata.
And that's a wrap on this unforgettable journey through Kolkata, the city of puchkas, poetry, and pure soul. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a heart, a like, a comment, share with your friends, and do subscribe. Sending you lots of love. Until next time. Bye bye.
वाओ यार, अमेजिंग, बहुत मजा आया ये वीडियो देख के। और देखा जाए तो नॉर्मल रूटीन में किस तरह से कोलकाता शहर नजर आता है, वो सब कुछ हमने आज इस वीडियो में देखा।
बिल्कुल ऐसा ही है, क्योंकि हमने पिछली जो वीडियो देखी वो तो थी दुर्गा पूजा के टाइम की, और वो 10 दिन में जिस तरह से ये शहर एक्स्ट्रॉर्डिनरी वाइब्रेंट होता है, वो चीज हमने देखी थी।
अच्छा, वो वाइब बिल्कुल डिफरेंट,
बिल्कुल ऐसे।
ठीक है। उसके अंदर हमने मोस्टली देखा तो वो पूजा से रिलेटेड सारी चीजें दिखाई जा रही थी। मतलब हमने क्ले टाउन भी वहां पे देखा, फ्लावर मार्केट देखी, फिर लाइट, स्वीट, सारी चीजें हमें नजर आई, और वो हसल बसल भी हमने लोगों की देखी।
लेकिन दुर्गा पूजा के अलावा भी हमें ये चीज देखा कि हसल बसल भी उधर की उधर ही है, और वो वाइब्रेंस भी उधर की उधर ही है। बस फर्क ये है कि उस टाइम में जरा इनहांस हो जाती है।
बिल्कुल।
अच्छा, वैसे इसको सिटी ऑफ जॉय कहते हैं तो वो गलत नहीं है। हमने यहाँ पे हर एक इंसान के चेहरे पे एक अलग तरह की स्माइल और एक वो फ्रेंडलीनेस देखी है हमने।
बिल्कुल इसी तरह। अच्छा, नोटिस करो, ये चीज हमें काफी कमेंट्स में भी पता चलती रही। फिर जाहिर है वो डिफरेंट होते हैं ना, उनकी बात करने का स्टाइल जो होता है, वो ये क्लास बिल्कुल डिफरेंट है। मतलब आप देखो कि कोलकाता के जितने भी लोग हैं, अभी हम एक वीडियो देख रहे हैं और वहां से हम एक कह लो कि
एक वाइब ले
रहे हैं, इंप्रेशन ले रहे हैं कि बहुत ज्यादा कल्चर्ड होते हैं, डिसिप्लिन्ड होते हैं, एजुकेटेड होते हैं। मतलब वो मैनरिज्म आपको उनके अंदर नजर आता है, वो क्लास नजर आता है।
बिल्कुल, आप देखो उन्होंने अपने हेरिटेज को हर तरीके से प्रिजर्व करके रखा हुआ है।
तो आप देखो ना, चाहे वो बिल्डिंग्स हैं, वो कैफेज हैं, वो मार्केट्स हैं, या फिर वो इवन बुक स्टोर्स हैं।
हाँ जी,
आप देखो कि उन्होंने एक एक चीज को वैसे ही एंटीक के तौर पर रखा जिससे पहले होता।
तो मैं वो कह रही हूँ कि वो जो एक हेरिटेज को उन्होंने प्रिजर्व करके रखा हुआ है ना, वो वाली क्लास उन लोगों के अंदर भी नजर आती है।
बिल्कुल इस तरह से, खास तौर पे जो कैफे लाइफ यहाँ पे दिखाई जाती है, जिस तरह से लोग वहां पे आज भी जाते हैं, जो
कैफे की इंपॉर्टेंस नजर आती है।
80s के टाइम पे उन्होंने बताया कि भी आते थे, बैठते थे, डिस्कस करते थे,
इतने बड़े बड़े लोग आके इतने बड़े बड़े फैसले होते थे कैफेज में बैठ के।
और वो चीज आज भी वहां पे एज इट इज लोग चला रहे हैं। सो ये चीजें अपनी वैल्यू को कैरी करना किस तरह से चलता है, वो सारी चीजें यहाँ पे हमें
आप देखिए, वो ओल्डीज के ग्रुप्स बने हुए हैं वहाँ पे, कोई 70 साल से आ रहे हैं तो कोई 50 साल से वहाँ पे ग्रुप आ रहे हैं, तो वो बहुत अच्छा लगता है। यानी हर टेबल पे, हर कॉर्नर पे आपको नया एक टेल सुनने को मिलता है।
बिल्कुल ऐसे ही है। और उसके बाद फिर अगर हम बात करते हैं फूड की, वैरायटी ऑफ फूड आपको वहां पे नजर आ रहा है, खास तौर पे जो वहाँ की स्पेशल थालीज दिखाई जाती हैं। इस वीडियो में तो हमने मोस्टली वेजिटेरियन चीजें देखी, लेकिन
वैसे बड़ा वर्सेटाइल उनका कुजीन है।
बिल्कुल ऐसे ही है। और अगर अब हम बात करें, जो हमें कॉलोनियल स्टाइल की बिल्डिंग्स नजर आती हैं, वो आर्किटेक्चर नजर आता है,
स्पेशली जो विक्टोरिया मेमोरियल था, वो बहुत खूबसूरत था। और उन्होंने सही कहा कि वो ताज वाली फील आती है उसको।
उन्होंने कहा ना कि इसका जो आर्किटेक्चर है वो ना टोटली मुगल साइड पे और ना टोटली वो ब्रिटिश साइड पे, वो एक मिक्सचर है।
तो था ना उसके साथ के बराबर की चीज खड़ी कर।
देखो, इतना पुराना होने के बावजूद आज भी वो ऐसे खड़ा है जैसे अभी बना है। इतना
उसकी शान और शौकत जो है वो मेंटेन्ड
है। बिल्कुल। मतलब आप देखो, आप वहाँ पे एम्बेसडर टैक्सी को देख लो, हावड़ा ब्रिज को देख लो, या आप कॉलोनियल स्टाइल की बिल्डिंग्स को देख लो, आपको वहाँ पे जो एक ब्रिटिश फील है वो आज भी आती है। और लोग उस चीज को बड़े अच्छे से कैरी करके चल रहे हैं। ये सारी चीजें हमें बहुत अच्छी लगी, बहुत हमने एंजॉय किया। और कोई ऐसी चीज जो हम भूल गए वो आपने हमें जरूर बताना है। लेकिन यहाँ पे जो खास तौर पे एंड पे होटल्स दिखाए गए हैं, वहाँ की एक वाइब्रेंट क्लास दिखाई गई है कि मतलब आप अगर लग्जरीज के अंदर रहना चाहते हो और सिटी को एंजॉय करना चाह रहे हो, तो उन्होंने वो भी दिखाया। लेकिन अगर आपको
मॉडर्न और ओल्ड स्कूल वाइब दोनों ही वहाँ पे मिलती है।
एग्जैक्टली, बिल्कुल। वो सबका सब बहुत ज्यादा खूबसूरत था, बहुत अच्छी वीडियो थी, हमने बहुत एंजॉय किया। आपने बताना आज की वीडियो कैसी लगी, हमारा रिएक्शन कैसा लगा।
अगर अच्छा लगा हो तो हमारी वीडियो को लाइक और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना बिल्कुल मत भूलिएगा।
मिलते हैं आपसे अगली वीडियो में। अपना बहुत ख्याल रखिएगा।